Okay, so it's that time of year again for fall pre-emergence. I'm running prodiamine out of this Let's Go gun with a 1.5 gallon nozzle, and I'm gonna treat all the Bermuda on this property. Now this spray rig that I have is calibrated for 2 gallons per 1,000 square foot. Okay, so you just saw me apply all the prodiamine, the pre-emergent to my yard, and I'm doing it out of this spray rig that I just picked up off the Facebook Marketplace. A guy was selling it for really cheap, and I just had to put a Let's Go gun on it because this was set up with a Hudson, like a pesticide gun, and I went to the Chemlon gun, and it has the 1.5 gallon per minute nozzle. So it's a 35 gallon tank on an aluminum skid. It's got a little filter, a manual hose reel. I think this is about 200 foot of hose. I haven't actually measured it. And then it's got a 12 valve pump, and it has its own battery, but I also wired it into the truck battery. So I don't have to worry about gas fumes or anything like that in here. It just runs off a 12 valve. So you could either leave the truck running or turn the truck off, and it'll work either way. I applied this product here. It's called Resolute 65 WG, and it is 65% prodiamine, and you have to weigh this out. It's by grams or ounces. So we'll see how that does. I think it does pretty good. But to update you on our lawn and the real mowers and everything, let's see. Starting in like June, July, and August, we had over 90 days of over 90-degree temperatures, and it was like some record in Georgia. But the grass was looking good up until that point. And then we got like a $300 or $400 water bill, and at that point I decided it wasn't worth keeping it at half an inch and paying that much for water every month. So, and around that time the Toro broke and I was repairing it, so I kind of just let the grass grow at that point and quit watering it. So it took a pretty good beating. I also had dollar spot in it, so it looks pretty rough right now. It's just weather and luck of the draw, I guess. The Toro still broke. I have to order the parts to fix that, and once that one's fixed, I think I'm going to sell both the John Deere and the Toro because I want a newer Toro. The John Deere works great. The Toro works great. I love the Toro as well, but the John Deere is a little small for the front yard. It's only 18 inches. The Toro is 21 inches. But I do want the newer style, like the newer model Toro. So I think I'm gonna get both of those ready to sell in the wintertime, and then we'll sell those and look for a upgraded Toro for the spring. We did have a pest come through. There was an armadillo that was coming every night, and he was digging in all the beds and digging up the grass and tearing up everything. But I did eventually catch him, which I'll put some pictures or some video of that in here, so that you guys can see him. And I humanely took him and relocated him elsewhere so that hopefully he won't be bothering us for a while. I know that that doesn't cure the problem because there's probably armadillos everywhere, but at least for the time being, he's gone and we haven't seen him come back since I moved him. So I'll take you around and show you some of the damage that he did. You could take a look at the state of the grass right now. Okay, so you can see right here, there's still remnants of dollar spot in the grass. We're getting a little bit of spurge come up, which is why I applied pre-emergent today. Is for it's obviously worn out. The last application of pre-emergent was in April or May, I believe. So we still have some dollar spot here, and I want you to see what the armadillo he was doing to all of these pine straw beds. Just digging, and he's like tore up all the pine straw, which is fine. I mean, we're gonna replace the pine straw once the leaves are done falling, but they go around, and I think they're looking for grubs and earthworms. And look, he just put like holes in everything, and he was literally underneath the pine straw digging around. So he's rustled up everything and tore all the pine straw up. So if you look at the grass, the only spot that's really green is we have a dip in the yard from when they installed the sewer line when they built this house, and it settled a little bit, the trench did. So I think that little dip was holding a little bit more water than the rest of the lawn. So it's green there, but the rest is pretty much almost going dormant now. It needs to be mowed. I'll mow it again. I try to keep it at least 1 inch, so in case we get any really cold weather in the wintertime, it does have like a layer of insulation. But right now it looks pretty rough, and it's just because, like I said, of the drought and the high temperatures and the mower being broke. So we didn't end on a very good note this year, but that's part of it. Good thing Bermuda is really resilient. It'll come right back. There's no problems. We'll get through the winter time, and then we'll be right back on it in the spring. So basically I wanted to give you guys a quick update on the state of the lawn, and the videos we're going to have coming up is going to be repairing the Toro, replacing pine straw, real mowing this one more time to get it looking decent for the winter time. We'll probably do some fall and winter plantings, and that's about it. But as always, we appreciate you watching. It really helps out the channel if you share it with your friends and hit the like button. If you're a new viewer, please subscribe so you can see our future videos. If you follow us on Instagram, you'll probably seen that we just designed and came out with our new stickers. So we have a lot of guys that's in the YouTube and lawn care industry that are doing like sticker swaps. So I'll put a link to that or a picture of our new stickers, and if you want one, send us one and we'll be glad to send you one back. And as always, we appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.